Today I just want to explain how the repel physical or repel pierce in Alilat work. In this case, I need to make a defense that consists of repel physical and repel dark to see the difference and how the repel pierce on Alilat skills work. Basically, Shin Megami Tensei DX2 really a complex mechanic in my opinion. So where is my repel physical? Repel physical is Quetzalcoatl, and Rangda or Mitra. Okay, Rangda. So I will go to the defense base and I will show you how it works. Okay, I will take it with this. After that, the dark pierce Yoshitsune. And yeah, that's it. And how the repel pierce in Alilat work. I will try to explain it in a simple way so you can understand it, since maybe my last video I cannot explain it properly. This time I want to explain it properly now. So while the demon with this skill is alive, Pierce will have no effect on any party member that can repel the attribute they are attacked with, include physical and magical attack. So basically, sometimes you will begin to ask why a no physical Huangti that casting Yinlong Killer and get repel back by Quetz and Rangda and get repel back to Huangti and he doesn't suffer any damage. In this case, it is like this. It is like in Dragon Blade. So, Yinglong Killer and Dragon Blade actually is the same, because in Yinglong Killer there is no pierce effect included in that skill, and in this Dragon Blade you can read it, the description not described that the Dragon Blade skill have a pierce effect. Instead, when you use the Dragon Blade, the other passive on your demons like Savage Glee, Loyal God of War, Physical Aim, got got carried out in the Dragon Blade. So it's actually when you use one skill, Dragon Blade, you actually use the passive too. So 4 skill in 1 skill. But the physical pierce come from Loyal God of War. It say in Repel Pierce, it will repel back the skill, but it only repel back the Dragon Blade itself. So the repel back is only the Dragon Blade skill, but it cannot pierce. Oh shit. Okay. The Dragon Blade doesn't have a pierce effect. So the pierce effect come from Loyal God of War passive, and because I don't have Huang Ti But I do remember Huang Ti physical pierce effect comes from superior power passive. So Aldilat cannot repel back the passive skill from Huang Ti. He only repel back the Yinglong Killer, and Yinglong Killer skill alone doesn't have the physical pierce effect. That's why the null physical Huang Ti doesn't take any damage from the Yinglong Killer repel back. But if the skill has an innate pierce like Hasotobi, inflict physical and will have physical pierce effect. The result is you will get pierce because the Hasotobi has a physical pierce. Although my Yoshitsune is not a tail type, but it will still pierce because the skill that triple back is Hasotobi, and Hasotobi has a physical pierce effect. So the Repel piece walk mechanic is really interesting. I appreciate Sega. So what get Repel back only one skill, and that skill that become that you use on the enemy. And the difference between Dragon Blade and Hasotobi, the innate physical pierce. Guan Yu physical pierce come from the passive of Loyal God of War, but the physical pierce on Yoshitsune comes from the skill itself, so the skill when get repel back will pierce physical too. That's it. I hope you understand my commentary because yeah, I know maybe my explanation is not that good because I am not a native English speaker, but I do try my best to explain it to you that get confused. Why? No physical Huang Ti don't take any damage when he hit, or maybe Masakado don't get the damage back from Purple Blade. Instead, it drain it. Why the fuck? Maybe you asking that question. Hope you will get the answer now. And you are confused. Why? My Yoshitsune using Hasotobi, but it get pierced. Although my Yoshitsune is steel. And for this, it's a play too on Black Frost. Because Go to Hell has an innate dark pierce, although Black Frost has a null dark, it will because Alice has Repel Dark. You will see my Black Frost get a damage back because Go to Hell get Repel back and Go to Hell has a dark pierce effect. So in simple, only the skill that cast the enemy cast will get Repel back, but the passive not get carry. So if the pierce effect come from the different skill or come from the passive skill, the pierce effect will not have an effect when Alilat repel it back. Okay, maybe that's only my explanation. Hope you guys understand this mechanic. It's really interesting. Because yes, Hasotobi get repel back and I get wrecked too. See? My Yoshitsune get wrecked. This mechanic really do interesting. The repel pierce mechanic. Only repel one skill, not passive. But if the skill has an innate pierce, like Go to Hell or Hasotobi, it will get repel back and have a pierce effect. Okay, that's all for Repel Pierce. Hope this explanation can ease your mind. So just remember that the repel is only one skill that get hit to you, not the passive can get carry. Okay, maybe that's all for Alilat mechanism. Hope you understand my bad. I don't know if it's clear enough, but I am trying my best and I give you an example so you can understand it more better and more easier. Thank you very much for your attention. See you in the next DX2 video.